iHeartRadio Broadway, driven by Mercedes-Benz.
It is so exciting. It's nerve-wracking. I'm very sensitive. I cry a lot, and so it's hard for me to kind of get myself together right before the curtain opens because I feel all the feels. But then the light hits you, and I just get goosebumps even thinking about it. And it, excuse me, goodness, it's awesome. I'm happy to be back. Harold is a smart man, a man of many talents. He wants people not to see the work that goes behind the magic. He wants everything to go smoothly. He understands that the stakes are very high, and he knows exactly what buttons to push to get people to do what he needs them to do. And he's a great love for his community, and they're all his little kitties. You know what I mean? And I quite identify with that. I have my own little tribe of people that I take care of, and that take care of me. But I quite identify with that part of him, and it's lovely to sort of express that on stage. Oh, Danny was just said good luck. That's about all. Eric was a lot more demonstrative with his care, but only because I followed him around stage for several nights. But it's kind of one of those things where you quite literally have to sort of find your own way. It's a hard part, and it's high octane, and you're kind of at a 10 the entire time that you're on stage, and when it's over, I'm crawling to my bed. I'm so tired when this show is over at night, but we're all walking off stage, drenched in sweat, having really given it our all, because you can't phone this show in. It requires so much of you, so much energy from you, and so to walk up those stairs, huffing and puffing, but to do it together. There's nothing quite like that feeling. That is the part that I actually wish the audience could see, outside of what we deliver on stage, but to watch us high-fiving each other, and really, rooting for one another and saying we got through it. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm still finding my footing. I would be lying if I said that I have a regimen. I don't. And also, I mean, I'm doing a lot of press and things like that during the day, so it's every day has been different, and I'm still, believe it or not, learning the show. I get notes every day, and I show up early every day to sort of perfect it and make sure that I'm integrated into this very well-oiled machine. But I go to bed. Well, I try and sleep as well as I can. I have 2 dogs who require a lot of my energy and focus, and I have other projects that I'm working on. So I'm not sure when I rest or how I come to work with this. But the truth is, you draw from the energy of your castmates. They pour into you, and you pour into one another, and you make it to the end together, not knowing quite how you did it, but you do it, and that's just kind of what it is. Oh my goodness. Well, I've known Courtney for about 20 years. We go way, way, way back. We were little kiddies together coming up in the business. So to see her face next to mine on the billboard, it's just kind of like, look, Mom, look, we did it. So that's kind of cool. I just met Casey, heart full of gold, just open and a wonderful, beautiful actor, and a real team player, and both are wonderful leaders, and they lead by example, and it's just fun to sort of hold their hands and walk through the Moulin Rouge together. It's really quite lovely. Oh, probably Chandelier. It gives me the most agita and stresses me out the most because it sort of lives in its own little pocket, kind of separately from the show. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the way it's lit or the way it's constructed or the lead into it. But my heart definitely speeds up when I hear that music start, because I know the audience is waiting for me to deliver something. But once it's over, it is horribly satisfying, and I can't wait to do it again and again and again.
iHeartRadio Broadway, driven by Mercedes-Benz.
It's a long way to go. It's like 2.5 hours into the show. And then you want me to sing it? Man, get out of here.